A woman or a wife as a helpmate to her husband is a position of honor ordained by God. It has value. It has integrity. It's not a position of slavery. It's not a position of servanthood, but a position that God Himself gave to us to make the family system work perfectly well. I will advise us to embrace this concept of helpmate, because from the onset you are created to be His helpmate. And the moment you align your purpose to His purpose, I tell you, you're going to have a glorious home here on earth. Welcome to another episode of Family and Relationship Fixit. If you've not watched our video on companionship, I will advise you go and look for it. It has a lot of eye-opening information. It has a lot of revelation that God gave to us on what it means and what it takes to be a worthy companion to your partner. Let's continue with helpmate. Who is a helpmate after all? When you hear the word helpmate, the first thing that comes into your mind is help, helper. First of all, you begin to ask yourself, who is a helper? What does it mean to help? And why would God, in His wisdom, address a woman as a helper? Why not a co-owner, a co-leader? From the onset, from the account of God's creation of the family institution, God intended a balanced arrangement in which there is a man who is the head of the family and there is a woman who is the second in command, if I'm free to use that word. The man came first. It is God's intention. It was not a mistake. I would like women to come to terms with that fact. It's not grievous, it's not hard, it's not burdensome. Understand it, internalize it, and love it. That is the process. That is what God wants, and that is what works in a family system. If you work with the mindset that someone was here before I came, is going to help you to work with this person without being biased, without feeling intimidated, and without feeling looked down by anybody. You know, there is this biasness sometimes that comes with knowing that you are not the head. You are to follow someone's instruction. No human being wants to be told what to do. Every human being wants to be in charge. God has given us the right to be in charge of situations. But when it comes to the marriage system, God handed over the leadership of the home to the man. And if you fear God, need a peaceful atmosphere where you can grow and thrive and also bring up godly children, I will advise you to align to God's original plan of being a helpmate, not a competitor. We are here to correct ills. We're here to correct things that has been affecting the growth and the sweetness of family relationship. As a woman, if you understand who you are as a helpmate and deliver your duties responsibly as a helpmate, you will not have problem in your home. I am not trying to say that the problem of marriages today is from women. No. The both gender have contributed to the decay in our marriage system. The both gender to an extent has failed in the original plan of God concerning marriage. So I'm not just addressing the woman, but for the purpose of this video today, we're looking at helpmates. So we are talking about the woman. Just stay put. We're going to be discussing the headship of the man. And there are a lot of revelations and eye-opening wisdom that God has given us on what it really means to be the head of a home. But for now, let's continue with our function as helpmates. As a man, before you go for a woman, make sure she is a suitable helpmate for you. You in particular, not your brother, not your father, not your family, not your friends. A suitable helpmate for you as a person. A woman who can fit into your dreams, who can help you achieve your God's given purpose on earth. I want you to understand that it's not every woman that can help you achieve your purpose on earth. Suitable helper is necessary for a peaceful and glorious home here on earth. Watch to the end of this video. You will understand who a suitable helper is. A woman as a helpmate is created to assist the man, to help the man, to join force with the man to achieve purpose on earth. I want to make something clear. It's not only a man that has purpose. You also have a purpose. That is why you need to help a man whose purpose aligns with yours. You are not here to while away time, but your purpose must align to the purpose of your husband. If it doesn't align, there will definitely be a problem. Most of the problem people have in marriage are avoidable. There are problems that from relationship, some of them you saw the red light. You know that this person is difficult for you to submit to, difficult for you to follow. Yet, because you want to quickly answer Mrs., you ignore those red lines and run into marriage. My sister, it's better you take your time. Look for who you can help. Settle with him. I want to tell us today, no man is small. No man is little. As long as marriage is concerned, the family system is concerned, note, no man is small. Every man is a king in his house. This is why you don't marry a man based on sentiment. You marry someone suitable for you. For example, it's not every woman that can be a suitable helper for a man who is a president. Yes. It's not every woman that can be a suitable helper to a man who is called into the ministry. It's not every woman that can be a suitable helper to a man who is a medical doctor. Every profession has its challenges. Every marriage has its battles. What I'm trying to explain here is the fact that there is someone that will accept you for who you are, love you for who you are, work with you for who you are, love your job, love everything about you. That is the suitable helper you are looking for. When God introduced the woman to Adam, she never questioned the fact that Adam was a farmer. She was comfortable with it. This is something I'm trying to bring out now. If you know, you don't have the emotional intelligence it takes to live with some professionals, please don't go for them. If you know you don't have the shock absorber to marry a man who is tackling so many responsibilities, being criticized on daily basis, you know you don't have that emotional intelligence, you don't have the grace or the capacity to tolerate the things that will be coming as a result of his office, stay away from such a man. I see this thing that happens among ladies. Everybody wants to marry a man that has money, power and wealth. You don't consider your emotional intelligence, whether you have the capacity to fit into this type of life or not. The only thing you consider right now is just the financial aspect of it. By the time you walk into that home you are rushing for, you will find out that you don't have what it takes to help that man. And every man needs a woman that have what he is looking for. And if you end up not being that, you people will keep having problems, and most times those marriages do not last. So for you to be a suitable helpmate, you must be able to suit into this man spiritually, suit into him emotionally, suit into him financially, suit into him physically, suit into him in every ramification of life. You should be able to Love him, love what he does, love his personality. Yes, don't marry out of pity. Don't manage a man or a woman. Marriage is too long for management. You will not be able to cope when challenges come. For you to be a suitable helper, you must be able to understand the assignment of the man you are going to help. That is why, as a lady, you can't even marry a man that does not have his visions mapped out. A man that does not know where he's going to. Because you are going to align your purpose to his. If he does not have a purpose, how do you even know where he's going to and how to follow him? So a young man, if you're listening to me now, I'm advising you, make sure you know yourself. Embark on a journey of self-discovery. Because you cannot carry another person along when you don't even know where you're going to. You must know the direction you are taking. You must know the road you are taking before you can think of bringing someone else to work with you. If you don't have direction yet, I will advise you once again to focus. This is not time to look for a wife. If somebody is coming to help you, somebody is going to be your assistant, you must have what you are doing. Know what it is, so that when the person comes, you can give the person a blueprint that she will look at and know whether she can fit into you or not. Marriage is not for rushing. Sit with the person you want to marry. We just met last 2 weeks on Facebook and he is in hurry to marry me now. Sister, calm down. You are not rushing to anywhere. You are not competing with your friends. That you have 6 friends and you've done actually for 5, you are the last man standing, does not mean you will have the worst marriage. Relax. Choose right, so that you will not bring disgrace to the sisterhood. If we come in terms with God's original intention for the family system, all this rancor, unnecessary rivalry and competition and chaos that is prevalent in 21st century marriage will be stopped by the grace of God. There is no controversy, there is no competition, there is no point of argument. The marriage system is a system of a man as the head and the woman as the helpmate, while they grow up and bring up godly children. God bless you.